On September 21st, 1994, an angel named Monica walked barefoot out of the desert and into American hearts and homes. The song that accompanied her journey was "I Will Walk With You." It was more than a theme song. It was a reminder of the timeless message that you are loved and that angels are sent every day to walk with you, no matter where you are on the road. Tonight begins the last episode of Touched by an Angel. And as you watch it, may you find encouragement in the words, comfort in the music, and great joy in your spirit as you are reminded once more that the road you walk may seem long, but you do not walk alone.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you. Why do you let that thing get that close?
I was just thinking about something. I've been daydreaming a lot lately.
I imagine that stress would have that effect on a human form, even if there is an angel inside.
It's not stress. Not exactly, Tess. It's just that I want it over with.
Well, you can't rush these things, baby. It takes time to evaluate an angel's performance. There are records that have to be reviewed. There are interviews that have to be documented.
Interviews? With whom?
With me and Andrew and Gloria and all the other angels you've ever worked with.
With you? But that's a good sign, isn't it?
Not necessarily, because I have to be completely honest and completely impartial. Now, you know I want you to have this promotion, but it's not going to be up to me. It's going to be up to the Father.
It's going to happen, though, Tess. I know it will. And then we'll be supervisors together. What is it?
Don't you know what I've been doing all these years, baby? I've been training you to take my place.
I don't understand.
Well, when this assignment is over, the Father has some new work for me to do. I don't know what it is, but I do know I can't be here with you.
You mean that this is our last assignment? No.
Now, nobody knows better than an angel that there are no real goodbyes. Yes, this is the last assignment I'll ever give you. But that's why I want you to do your best work ever. I want to be proud of you, baby. Now, do you remember this place?
Yes. This is where you gave me my very first assignment.
I never could resist a little symbolism. Well, the assignment is the same. You get on the bus and you follow it until the Father tells you what he wants you to do. Can you do that?
Oh, yes, but...
No buts. Now you get yourself together. Here it comes.
I love you, Tess.
I love you too. Go on, go on. Your ticket's in your pocket. And if you need me, baby, I'll be there.
I know.
Next stop.
Attention, bus now leaving for points north. Parker, Netherland, Fort Davis, Evergreen, Loveland, and Ascension.
I first met Monica when she was in Annunciations, and then she was transferred to the choir, briefly, but she did a bang-up job on search and rescue. And since she's been under my supervision, I've never had a complaint. She's very conscientious and very compassionate. And she gets very, very close to her assignments.
Something wrong?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm looking for someone. I don't know who yet, but I don't think it's you.
Well, now that's a shame.
Doesn't mean I can't make a new friend, though. I'm Monica.
I'm Zach.
So, Zach, what do you do?
Kind of a traveling handyman. Like in the old days, when a man would hit the road, follow the seasons, work wherever he found the need.
Sounds very poetic.
I just like to see what's going on in the world. How about yourself?
I travel a lot, and I sort of meet people and help them.
Kind of like an angel.
Yeah, kind of. So, where are you headed?
Same place you are.
How do you know?
Because there's only one stop left. That's Ascension.
And we're the last on the bus.
Then I guess that's where I'm going.
Good. They could use an angel there.
Why?
You'll see.
Monica's always been extremely patient with me, and very knowledgeable, very worldly. No, not worldly, ethereal. No. See, I mean in the world, but not of the world. You know what I mean?
I'd like to mention that Monica is very honest. Exceedingly, achingly, horribly honest. And then there's that charming tendency to miss the big picture. But of course, that's only because she's, well, a bit of a dreamer.
How did you let that thing get that close?
Monica is a very strong angel. I've seen her stand against the devil time and time again. Unfortunately, the more she fights him, the better he gets to know her. And now he's like a rattlesnake who knows exactly where and how to strike. Right at her heart.
Monica. We're here.
Back again.
Thanks. It's kind of quiet around here.
Yeah. So, are you going to look for work in this town?
Yeah. See what I can find. How about you?
Well, I don't know yet. I suppose I will. I usually do.
Oh, can I buy you a cup of coffee?
A cup of coffee sounds lovely.
Well, I know the best place in town. Actually, the only place in town. So no luggage, no one to meet you at the bus. You really are a mystery lady.
Well, you did say this town needed an angel.
Yeah. Can't you tell?
It's Saturday, isn't it? So where are all the children?
Menu's on the table. Be right with you.
Joey? Joey? It's me, Monica. I'm really glad you came.
I think that Mr. Beans needs an angel. Where have you been? Did you hear?
Joey, you know this lady?
What is it, Joey? Where's Wayne?
Wayne. He said something, Wayne. He talked to her.
Joey? Joey? I know you're glad to see Monica, but you need to let go. Get back to work now.
It's okay, Joey. I'm here now.
So how long have you known Monica?
Oh, just a few 100 miles worth. We sat together on the bus. She seems to be a very special lady.
You have no idea.
Does your friend want coffee?
Best I remember, she likes a lot of it. And a lot of cream and sugar.
Ah, that smells good. You staying here with friends?
I haven't decided yet. Thanks for the coffee.
Thanks, Randy. I hate to tell you this, but I don't think you're going to find a lot of work in this town.
Forgive me, but there seems to be a lot of things around here that need repair. I could stay busy for a year just fixing up your main street.
Didn't used to look like this. When Joey and I moved here a few years ago, this was a pretty little town. Very peaceful place. Actually, they hardly needed a sheriff at all. That's why I took the job. But things change.
Wayne, where are the children?
I guess you knew I got married.
No.
She was a teacher here.
Was?
She died about a year ago. Actually, she was killed, along with almost every kid in this town.
Oh, Wayne.
I heard about that.
Morning, Mary. I got an old friend I'd like you to meet.
Oh, my God. I never thought I'd see you again.
Hello.
15 years ago, I fell asleep behind the wheel of the car. On I-15 between Barstow and Vegas, you dropped by to wake me up.
Mike. Hello. I was in search and rescue then.
I never forgot you.
Yeah, it's funny how humans like to say all the time, what a coincidence, or man, this is your lucky day. Monica doesn't let you get away with that. She says there's good things happen, bad things happen, inexplicable things happen.
But if you give good luck the credit, or bad luck the blame, then you're not giving God the chance to give it meaning.
See? Every time I bump it or move it, the darn thing just turns off, and before I know it, my coffee's cold.
Let me take a look. It's a nice place you've got here.
Thanks.
Whose pink bicycle is that outside?
It was my little girl's. She loved pink. Everything had to be pink. Clothes, walls, her bicycle.
This is a small town. There's just one school. Every child from kindergarten to 12th grade was having lunch in the cafeteria. The boiler exploded. It ignited a propane tank. We lost them all. 46 children and 8 teachers. One of them, Wayne's wife, Judy.
And all of the children were killed?
No, a few kids were homesick that day. It was real hard on them after that. 18 families have moved out already, and there'll be more. Those of us who stayed, we just don't know how to help each other.
And Joey stopped speaking?
Joey always helped with the kids at recess. He was walking up to the school when it blew up.
And he hasn't spoken until today?
Joey talked? What did he say?
Not much. Why?
A lot of people think this shouldn't have happened. Some have said the boiler was old and should have been fixed and replaced a long time ago. A lot of bad feelings around here and nowhere to put them. I guess people need somebody to blame.
Blame? Who?
The murderer.
Eddie.
I was there, Wayne. You weren't. You didn't hear what Joey said.
I know my brother.
Eddie, the lady is just here for a visit. We don't need to burden her with our local theories.
I need to get going. Monica, I'll see you later. Mary.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, the prong was bent a little. No charge.
Well, then no charge on the coffee either. Thanks.
Randy? Wish I could say there was a lot more work for you in this town, but folks aren't in a fixing-up mood.
Gonna give it a try anyway.
Suit yourself. I guess you'll need a place to stay. The local motel closed down a couple of months ago. But I've got a shed in the back of my place you're welcome to.
Was that a kind offer or a way for the town sheriff to keep his eye on me?
A little of both, I guess.
Huh? Thanks, I accept.
Get your stuff, I'll walk you over.
Okay.
See you at 5:30, Joey.
So, Mike, will you show me your town?
Absolutely. Let's go. Still divorced. Kids in college. After you saved my bacon, I made a few changes. I stopped working 24/7. Quit the big law firm in the city and became a country lawyer.
Small town, clean air, good people.
Very good people. It's hard to see them hurt this much. Wish there was something I could do to help.
Maybe that's why you're here.
I don't know. I didn't want to be mayor. Nobody did. The other one moved away. He lost 2 children. That belonged to Eddie's little boy, Kenny. He was 8 years old. He loved trucks. He wanted to be a mechanic just like his dad. Eddie won't take it home. Nobody else has the heart to throw it away. There's probably another one in there somewhere. Eddie's 6-year-old liked trucks too. This is a friend of mine, Monica. Monica, Dr. Jean. She's my poker buddy and my ally on the town council. Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Good to meet you, Monica.
Hello.
This is Peter Lockwood.
Hello. I saw your name on the church marquee. Well, part of your name.
Yes, I should do something about that. I'm on sabbatical.
You wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes. Excuse us, Monica, Peter.
I'll be right back and then we'll have a look at your shoulder.
You a reporter?
Oh, no.
Good. Because they never really got it right.
Got what right?
What it was like before. You had to be here. You had to know the children, to know what he took away that day.
Who?
The devil. Satan himself moved into this town, and he's still here.
Eddie Markowski wants to call an emergency town meeting.
What? I was in the cafe with him for over an hour. He never said a word to me.
You remember the guy from Chicago who was looking at property to buy here last year?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Eddie says he's got a proposition for us.
What kind of proposition?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Honest to God, Mike, this whole town is going to hell in a handbasket.
What do you have there?
I was in my office that morning, and my daughter, Macy, stopped off on her way to school. She handed this to me and said, "Daddy, do you want to make some Easter eggs tonight?" I keep waiting for the right time to make them for her. I think maybe today. And then today comes and the colors stay in the bag.
You remember the story of Easter. Death came on Friday, life on Sunday. But there was a long, very hard day in between.
Yes, of course. Are all of us stuck here in Saturday, aren't we?
I delivered every one of those kids. A few of their parents, too. They were beautiful.
The minute I saw this place, I had to buy it, but the owner wouldn't sell until I agreed to let her stay.
The piano teacher.
Yeah. There she is.
And all others.
She's a remarkable character. She taught half the children in this town to play the piano. She calls them her kids. She filled this place with music. Can't imagine living here without her.
The character profiles in back in order.
And her students?
And these
They're gone. All gone. You see that bag there? Belonged to her granddaughter. She loved Beethoven, Chopin. She forgot to take it home with her the night before the accident. Now I'm not allowed to touch it. She says it's evidence.
Evidence?
She's had a really hard life. She was abused by her husband and lived on the street for a while. Finally reconciled with her family, only to see both her grandchildren die in one day.
Oh, no.
Her daughter was one of the teachers at the school. And her son-in-law couldn't stand the loss, and he killed himself. So now she's developed this very strange obsession. All she talks about is the assassination
of President Kennedy.
Here. Like the story. Well, somebody assassinated him, but nobody's ever been to Dallas. People lie. What are all these books? Research and evidence, theories, and responses to theories, diagrams and random notes, witnesses, suspects.
Are we talking about the Kennedy assassination?
What do you know about it all of a sudden?
You know her.
Right next to Parkland Hospital. Well, that house there. There's too many questions.
Sophie?
So that's Dallas. And that was New Orleans.
Sophie?
On Elm Street. Well, Monica, I could have used you hours ago.
I know. I'm sorry that I'm late.
There's a whole new theory that needs to be examined. At the time of the assassination, Wayne's little brother, Joey, that poor baby, saw the whole thing. Right, he was standing right there in front of the school book depository. Pow! He passes right out. And when he comes to, he is babbling about the man. Where is the man? What happened to the man in the school? Now, who is that man? I want him in here to examine him, question him.
Is it true? Did Joey see a man at the school?
When Joey woke up, he told Eddie he saw a stranger in the school. That was enough to keep folks wondering.
Wondering if the children were murdered.
Oh, you never know. You never know in what direction it's coming from. Sometimes the underpass, sometimes from the grassy knoll, and then sometimes they just blow up the whole motorcade. The whole motorcade.
Well, we worked together when she was in search and rescue. She was terrific. She had great sense of timing. Timing is everything in that job, so I wasn't surprised when she got promoted to caseworker. She's a natural. I mean, she totally gets the whole human mentality thing, but in a good way, a really good way.
Well, there's that door at Dr. Jean's.
Oh, right. And I was thinking I would talk to the preacher about fixing the sign out in front of the church.
Sophie's always complaining about some loose hinges on her piano bench.
Well, that should keep you busy. Oh, good morning, Joey.
He used to talk a lot, huh?
Oh, yes. Especially to Mr. Beans. He was this funny little green teddy bear with brown ears and a red ribbon. Whatever Joey has locked in his mind, he would have shared it with Mr. Beans.
Have you ever been to Dallas?
Yes, ma'am.
You have? I have to have dates and corroborating documentation and tickets and receipts. Have I ever debriefed you before?
No, ma'am. I've got a question for you.
They all have questions, I can tell you that.
I heard you play the piano. You'd be kind enough to play something for me? Some Chopin or Beethoven?
No. That's all been classified.
Oh, but, I've been cleared at the security level.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is highly irregular. It breaks all of the protocol.
Works like a charm, Zach. How much do I owe you?
Oh, no charge.
Oh, I have to pay you something.
Hey. A new patient.
No, I'm not a veterinarian.
I know, but baby's a baby, right?
It's crazy, Wayne. That bike's been out there a year and nobody's touched it. Now suddenly it's gone?
Who would do a thing like that?
Hey, Joey. Got something for you.
Mr. Beans!
I fix toasters, I sew teddy bears. What can I say?
Made quite an impression here. This town could use a few more people like you.
Why don't you call up some of your angel friends, see if they want to come over and play?
You laugh now, but someday I might just surprise you.
All right, everybody. Take your seats, please. Looks like just about everybody's here.
Pastor, where's your paper bag?
Oh, I must have left it at home. How did you recognize me without it?
Wow. It's the first laugh I've heard around here in a long time. Sounds good. But we have business to talk about. Is Mr. Carver here?
Indeed I am, Mr. Mayor.
For those of you who haven't met Mr. Carver, he's a lawyer from Chicago, and he has some business he'd like to discuss with us all.
Thank you. I represent a venture capital consortium interested in buying your town and converting the land into commercial property, specifically the world's largest retail complex of factory outlet stores.
Excuse me. You mean you want to buy everything, the whole town?
Everything. It will mean a great deal of money for each of you.
Then we can get the hell out of here and get on with our lives.
It's not that simple, Eddie. Everyone here has lost a great deal, and money is not going to take the pain away.
No, what would take the pain away is some justice. But nobody's looking for that. Nobody's trying to find the man that did this to us.
We don't know there was a man.
No, I know. Joey wasn't the only one who saw somebody that day. I think I did too.
Let's just think this through.
I've thought it through and I say sell. You know, I've got nothing holding me here but a boatload of bills and an empty house that I can barely stand to be in. What about you, Peter? What do you say about this?
I don't know.
When my mama started the cafe 20 years ago, this was a different town. We were on our way up. People moving in. Babies being born. We had a future. But that future's gone now.
The future died in 1963.
30 years ago, I swore an oath to dedicate myself to healing people. I've done the best I could with the people of this town, with the children of this town. But I don't know how to do that now. I keep wondering, if we can't heal together, then maybe we should try it apart.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Would you mind an observation from an outsider?
No, please, Monica. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
No one could visit your town and not feel the terrible loss that you've all suffered. And yet even since I've been here, I've seen a change in so many of you. Perhaps you haven't noticed it. Maybe it's because I'm an outsider, but
That's right, you are an outsider, lady. You can't tell us what to do with this town.
Neither can I, but I guarantee you, you will never get a better offer.
Well, then, we'll just take what you're offering under consideration.
I say we vote on it right now. Let's get an idea about where we stand.
All right. But this is not official. Everyone in favor of considering Mr. Carver's offer, raise your hand. Is there anybody who wants to stay?
Who
the hell do you think you are, pal? I like this town. There's good, gentle-hearted people here. A small town like this is an oasis in an ugly world.
It is nice here.
But how can you stay here after all you've lost?
Well, that guy hasn't lost anything. He's only been here a week. I think you just want a piece of the deal. Our deal. Well, it's not going to happen. I've been keeping an eye on you. Has anybody noticed how things started disappearing around here after he showed up?
Excuse me. Did you say that he's only been here a week?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think that's possible.
No, it's true. He is new here.
Madam, I was here a year ago making my initial assessment of this property, and I saw somebody at that school that day. I am almost certain that it was him. Right around lunchtime. That terrible day.
Oh, my God.
It was him.
He's the man Joey saw.
I knew it wasn't an accident.
Folks, let's not jump to any conclusions here.
He does look familiar. Have you been here before, young man?
Yes, but
I knew it. Yes, I remember him now. I do.
Zach, say something.
My baby was in that school!
You killed my kid, you son of a...
Eddie! Hey, Eddie! Eddie, don't now! Where did hell, murderer? Quit! Everybody sit down now! Quit! Kilmer, come away, get off of the man!
Folks around here have been looking for somebody to pin that explosion on for a long time now.
Are you arresting me?
Let's call it protective custody. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Folks like you take a big chance by dropping out of society. No credit card, no bills, no friends keeps you nice and free. But always a little bit suspicious.
I just never stayed in one place long enough to have an address.
Sorry to do this to you.
Do what you gotta do, Sheriff.